fucking live, man. I swear to God, this is stupid if it doesn't go live, bro. If this fucking game does not go live right now, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed, man. Because I've already, bro, yesterday, I do apologize to everybody who was trying to watch the final fucking shit, the platinum that I was gonna do. I did it yesterday. I spent the whole fucking hour doing it yesterday, which when I thought I was live, but apparently I wasn't live because it only put out a fucking a queue for it, like as if it was gonna happen sometime during that day, and I had already streamed the fucking game. I've already platinumed the game, basically. I already platinumed the game, but for some reason that whole hour stream that I did yesterday did not record and it did not get on the channel for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain that. I was sitting there for a fucking hour trying to get this done until I finally did it, for it to not have saved the video, for it to not have saved anything. I don't know why it didn't save it. Apparently it wasn't on my channel that I did it on. I don't know what happened. I don't know how that happened. I don't know in whose fucking mind that even makes sense. But of course, that's a Sony issue. It's not an issue for me. Or it's either a Sony issue or it's a fucking PlayStation. I mean, a YouTube issue. I mean, I won't be able to tell whose fucking fault it is, really. Yeah, but anyway, I did finish the game already, by the way. I do have the game finished. For some reason, like I was saying, I did a whole gameplay yesterday at 30 p.m. and for some reason, it didn't save the game. So I just wanted to make a video saying that I did finish. The last bit that I had to do was stealth kills on the web wire or whatever you want to call it. It was to do stealth kills off of it, and to make sure you tie them up on the web or whatever. That was the last trophy that I had to do, and I did do it yesterday. I just wanted to make a stream because I don't know why the fuck my stream didn't download yesterday. Like, I'm having a hard time understanding what's happening with that. Because it doesn't show up on the stream for some reason. It doesn't record my stream. I don't know why, but it should be recording my stream. Why is it going that way? What a fucking... Dude, I don't know, but this game is really... It's starting to piss me off now that I'm done with it, because it's like, I don't need to do this no more. But at the same time, it's like, man, this is horseshit.
Kill the spider first. Can wait.
Did y'all not see what I just did?
Yeah, but it really pisses me off that it just wasn't able to, for some reason, the game just wasn't able to record for some reason. Why? I don't fucking know, man. Like, it's fucking stupid and frustrating that I did a whole hour. I streamed a whole fucking hour. And this is not the first time this happens, man. It's been happening a lot lately for some reason. It's been asking to have a scheduled time for some reason. I'm not scheduling this. I didn't schedule it. I didn't set a schedule. I don't know why it scheduled it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's either YouTube or Facebook, or it's either YouTube or PlayStation that's fucking up right now. I don't know how it's fucking up like that, but it is. For some fucking reason, my streams don't come on It would be nice if they did, because I spent hours doing this shit, and then for it not to show up, man. That's some bullshit. But I hope they get that fixed. I don't know what they're gonna do to fix it. I don't know how they'll fix that, but they gotta fix that shit, because that's the third fucking time, bro. The third fucking time. The second time that happens on this game. It's the second time that happens. Like, I'm not trying to keep... What is happening with that? Why does it not load? Why does it not load my fucking stream? Like, what's going on? What is going on? They could fucking load my stream, man.
Back to work.
Man, I don't know, but it really pisses me off. It really pisses me off, man, because I did all that I did all that playing an hour. Playing a whole ass fucking hour, and then for all that hour to just be garbage. Like nothing. Like it doesn't exist right now. But I've already platinumed the game. This is my 17th platinum. Platinum is officially completed. Thank Jeebus, man. And yeah, like this was probably one of the easiest platinums I've done. It was a very easy platinum to do. This is probably one of the platinum that most everybody can get. I think most people will be able to get this one right here. If they really want it, they could get this one very easily. This is the easiest platinum that you can get. So if you're trying to get a platinum on a Spider-Man game, this is gonna be it. I feel like the hardest platinum to do for Spider-Man is gonna be the hardest platinum to do is gonna be Miles Morales. I don't know why Miles Morales was very hard for me to platinum, but Miles was the harder one to platinum for me. The first one was really not that hard to platinum, but this one was a little bit easier to get done. And the reason why I say that is because in Miles Morales, you had to literally complete every crime and every bonus that the crime had. So if you weren't able to do one and struggling, you would definitely have to struggle your entire ass off. So to actually do that. But I did want to make the video. I know I was raging a lot at the beginning. Y'all know how I get sometimes. I get very passionate about this shit because it really pisses me off that I did a whole stream for this. I did an entire stream to get that fucking thing, and I was even showing a way to do it to where all you had to do was just farm it, you know? But for some reason, this game just wants to schedule a stream that I'm live on, which doesn't make sense. I don't understand in whose fucking mind that even makes sense. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna get off of that already. I mean, I'm already playing this again. But like I said, the game has been platinumed. We platinumed the game actually on spectacular mode, which was good. We do have every single suit that you could think of. We have every suit in the game right now. There are a lot of awesome fucking suits in this game. Very, very nice suits, I believe. I know a lot of people weren't happy with the outfits that we got, but I really don't care how other people feel about games. You know, games are subjective. You know, it's supposed to be what you feel about the game, not what other people feel about the game. You know, because who's gonna play the game? You or other people are gonna play it for you? No, you're gonna play the game. So eventually, you will play the game and you will make up your own mind. That's how I see things. You know, like people should make their own mind up about a game. Everybody's gonna have their interpretations of games, and not everybody's gonna like the same game. So maybe my interpretation could be bad for somebody, but it's good for me because I love the fucking game. The game is a great game, and I do feel like if you just don't pay attention to all that fucking woke bullshit that everybody's talking about, and it's like, there's really, I mean, the thing that is happening with today's games is that they're modernizing the game. They're adding today's lingo to the game, or else it won't feel like you can connect to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to give you, they're trying to give you a modern game. That's what this game did. And I get it. I get that. I will not complain about that because the story was there still. They didn't change a lot of about the story, and I'm cool with it. So yeah, I enjoyed the game. If anybody else would like to check this game out, I do recommend the game. Like, this is one of those games that you got to play. Like, if you didn't play the first one, if you didn't play Miles Morales, this is a good one to play. But you do want to play both the first Spider-Man and Miles Morales before you play this. So if you haven't played them, I would recommend to go on a fucking marathon, man. Go on a marathon with the first Spider-Man, and then go to Miles Morales, and then play Spider-Man 2. And you will get the exact story that you wanted. It all ties together. Everything ties together, so you will definitely get some lore out of it. The story is gonna tie in a little bit better. The game's gonna feel better, man. You guys will definitely love this game. If you like the first one, you will like this game. And like I said, this is a new game. It is not Spider-Man 1. It is not Miles Morales. It is Spider-Man 2, a new game, you know? So just take that in stride, and you know, if anything, when you go into the game, look at it that way. Don't look at it like, oh, it's gonna be this so much better version of it. Like, yeah, it is a new game, so it has different mechanics, is what I'm saying. Not, it's a new game, so it's completely like fucking, you know, overhauled or some shit. It's not completely overhauled. It kept a lot of the main things that Spider-Man 1 kept or had. It kept some of the same things that it had. Of course, it's not gonna keep everything. It's I don't understand why people complain about these things. I feel like it's most of the times the people who are complaining have to be of a younger age or something. Because at a certain point, it doesn't sound like complaining. It sounds more like nagging. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even a complaint anymore. It's a nag. You know, like, maybe if the complaint was a serious issue, like the glitching and like the game crashing a lot, those are issues. Those are real issues, man. But the game really didn't have that many issues to me. And I know a lot of people had issues with it, but I will say I had fun with it. I platinumed the game for come on, man. It's a good game. I platinumed it very fast. This was like, it took me around the same time that it took me to platinum Ragnarok. And Ragnarok was a lengthy game, but the thing about the game that made it so short is that it was so good. You did not want to stop playing it. That's the thing about that people don't understand. If you play a game and it feels short to you for some reason, even though you might have put in more than 10, 20 hours into the game, if it feels short for some reason for you, is because you fucking ran through the game. You fucking play the game very fast. It makes sense. And that just means that the game is good. the story kept you wanting to play it, come back, you know. But of course, like I said, not everybody sees things like that, and people have other values and ideals of what they think a game should be like, you know. Not saying that they're wrong or anything like that, or but I'm also not saying I'm wrong for the way I feel about the games. Like I said, it's a subjective thing. It's either you like the game or you don't like the game, and it always, there's a lot of factors too, like the way you feel that day. If you feel like stressed out, if you're feeling pissed off, if you're feeling angry, you're feeling something that day, you know, it's definitely going to affect the way you feel about the game. But all that hasn't really affected the way I feel about games. Like the only reason why I had to not play Fist of the North Star was because they dragged it out too long, and they kept the same repetitive combat through the entire fucking game. At the very end of the game, I literally have to do the repetitive part of the whole game for a whole ass, I don't know how long. Like, it was like, I don't even know how long it was. But it was very long, and it was just stupid. Like, there was no end to it. There was no checkpoint. At a certain point, it's like after fighting like 20, 30 waves, you have to do a boss fight. And then that's like a survival game. So you need your health, and you need your food, and you need shit like that. So it was that game. It was just it was for no reason. They're adding stressful situations to the game that didn't really have to be there, you know, and trying to make the game hard that way. And that's why I didn't like that game, because it's like, bro, you're telling me that you guys would be able to put this in the game to make this game way funner, way better, more non-stressful, but you guys choose not to do that. Like, okay, that's a gimmick. To me, that's just a fucking gimmick. It's not even like the game is like trying to be something like this. Like yeah, these types of games, of course, they have to have like a theme, you know. That's which you can also refer that as you can call that a gimmick as well. I guess you can call that a gimmick, but theme is more like, for me, it's more like according to what character you're creating, you know what I'm saying? Like for this game, these type of games right here are a lot like Assassin's Creed type games. Like, I feel like this is an Assassin's Creed esque game, you know? And there's a lot of games like this nowadays. A lot of games that I've played are very much reminiscent to the mechanics of what Assassin's Creed had, and this has a lot of stealth in it. Of course, this is like free roam traversal, but you know, in the character of Spider-Man, of course, because if I was like Mystios or something like that, I'd be on a horse, or if I was what's his name, Bank from Assassin's Creed Origins, I'd be on a camel or some shit, you know. But this is Spider-Man, so you get to fucking swing around and sling around all over the place. But like I said, that's the theme of the game. Like, it's basically like an Assassin's Creed with a Spider-Man theme. Like, to me, what really sucks is when they have certain things. Like, I have to find food. I have to find this to keep my health. Even though this one kind of made it a little bit more difficult with that, with the focus, because now you actually have to fill up your whole focus to heal, as opposed to before, like, you had like 4 or 5 different little bars that you can use at a time. So it made it a lot easier to stay alive. Now with this one bar, I think you only get like 2 focus bars. So it definitely feels a little bit tougher to do. I mean, it felt hard on Spectacular because of that, because I was not able to like really heal when I needed to. But other than that, though, I feel like this game is definitely pretty good. Like, it still has its goodness to it. And I feel like a lot of games need to, like, copy paste this template. Maybe not not using Spider-Man, but they could use, like, another superhero that could also move around somehow. Maybe not like this. I mean, Iron Man would be nice. Wolverine needs a game, man. They need to make a Wolverine game ASAP. I do hear that there was a Wolverine game in the works at one point, but I don't know what happened to that, because I have not heard a single peep on that fucking game. And honestly, I wish I would have heard something on that, because like I'm really interested in playing a fucking Wolverine game, or maybe even an X-Men game. Like the X-Men are so fucking cool, man. If they could make one look like this, like an X-Men game look like this, bro. I mean, I get it though. There's a lot of X-Men. Like, they honestly, if they give them like 10 suits, and they made like the original X-Men, which is how many of them? It's like 10 of them or something like that. That's like what, 100 suits. This game has like 80 or something like that, or I forget how many it has. I think it has like, no, I don't know. It has like 60 or something like that. So, I mean, I guess it just depends on the characters they choose to put in the game, because you know how video game companies are nowadays. They're trying to like under deliver. Apparently, they're trying to give us less than what we're used to pay for, you know. And that's like an actual format that these companies use. I don't think people know this. And I don't think a lot of people understand that to them it's just a fucking business, man. They're trying to get paid at the end of the day. A lot of the developers that really like these games, I'm pretty sure they work as like the creative directors or they're not like the main guys that are gonna say, hey, yeah, let's put this in there. No, it's like there's people trying to make money, and they're usually in charge of the damn project. So it's like not like they have like these creators have the final say on all of this. At the end of the day, that's actually true. Like, it's just sometimes people start hating on like the person who like drew or even created the story before even knowing that the main fucking distributor is gonna tell them, hey, well, you need to pay some, you need to put some in-game currency shit, because this is not gonna make us money. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't have any in-game currency or real currency that you have to purchase with real money. You know, it doesn't have that. So this is where the good games are. Like, they need to make more games like this, that you don't have to put any more money into the game to get a game that you're gonna finish and enjoy and have all these fucking suits that are fucking awesome. They are pretty fucking awesome, man. Like, they just look so clean. And it's like, I can't really show you guys how it looks on my TV. Like, because my quality on the recording, of course, is not going to be like to the highest thing up until it renders the game, the video that I'm recording right now. It's not going to show up with the rendered quality till after I stop streaming the game. So like right now, like, you can't really see how good it looks, but it looks so good. Like, these outfits are just fucking amazing looking. And it does remind me a little bit of how the outfits looked on the Avengers. It reminds me of how they give you the outfits on the that failed Avengers games that nobody ever wanted to play. Well, I used to play that on the channel. I used to actually stream that game on this channel because I thought it was gonna be like I thought people were gonna like that game, but Crystal Dynamics definitely didn't, or Square Enix, I forget who, I think it was both that did that game, Crystal and Square Enix. So what they weren't able to do is deliver content. They weren't able to my bad. They weren't able to deliver content. So every time that people needed the content now, they weren't ready to deliver anything. And I feel like most looter shooter games that are like trying to get to the Destiny template where they're trying to do what Destiny's doing is like the reason why they fail is because they don't know how to keep up with the content. And I feel like Destiny found a way by under delivering to keep people happy and having something on a weekly basis coming by, you know, that lets you know, hey, there's something here coming up. Hey, there's something coming up here. And then they have these seasonal events that they don't change. They keep the same, but they have them coming up every season. Like every now and then they'll have something there though. Like you're sitting here waiting for the next expansion to come up, but they're trying to trick you into thinking that you're still getting stuff, but you're not. You know, you're getting the same event. Maybe they do put in like a cosmetic or something that you have to buy with real money though. Of course, you can work your ass off to get it for free. You can, so I'll give them that. But it's only one outfit that you could buy for 6,000 bright dust, which is an extreme amount. Like, you guys don't even understand how much that is. Like, it's so much work that you have to put into the game to even get that shit. It's just ridiculous, man. And that type of game is not the same kind of game that this is. This is a different format. That Destiny format is a new format. I know that because I play Destiny. This is my favorite fucking game, so I think I would know the kind of format that it's on. Like I put in like 4 plus maybe 5,000 hours into that game, and I'm telling you, like, I know the type of format they use, and that's not the type of format you guys want. You do not want that format, or else you're gonna be paying money all the fucking time. You don't want to pay money all the time. You want a game that's a story game that's solid, man. Something that's really solid, that's just that you're gonna play and maybe drop at eventually at one point, get your money's worth, and then that's it. Because then after that, guess what? You're gonna be dropping money all the time. If you want to play something like Destiny 2, man, Destiny 2 is like dropping money all the fucking time. If you like something, guess what? You gotta buy it. You know, this game, what did I do? All I did was play the fucking game. That's all I did. All I did was play the game, and this is what I got, bro. Like, look at that outfit, man. Like, I can't stop looking at that outfit. That's a fucking sick outfit. It's like Spider-Man and Carnage. It looks like you got Spider-Man and Carnage, and Miles is Carnage on this one. And then we got these. Look at this, man. Like these are outfits that they're giving you with the base game, with the base purchase. Of course, I bought the fucking boat with the bonus stuff, so I got this extra shit right here. These extra 5 suits that I don't even really use. I haven't even used any of them. They're cool. They are cool. But honestly, none of these are better than like this. Or this. Or this one. Or this one. Like, all the ones that you earned in the game are like the best ones. Which I like that. I do like that. You know, like I did buy these 5 extra ones for free for $10 more, and it was it came with the pre-order bonus, which all of that was good because it gave me the 5 extra skill points that I still have right now. So if they make a DLC, I'm already ahead by 5 skill points on the DLC. If they add any extra abilities, I'm ahead by 5 skill points. So that's the benefit. They actually gave me a benefit to even take over to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So I like this format of games. They need to keep making more games like this and stop making games that are requiring you to pay all the time, you know? Like I feel like there some companies, I guess they're already established. Fortnite is an established game already, you know? It's already there. It's not going to go away. But it is, I will have to say that that game is actually a lot cheaper to play than what Destiny 2 would be. Destiny 2 is not a cheap game to play, man, and that's why that's what I'm saying. We do not want to go in the direction that Destiny is in. Because Destiny is a you got to pay to play type of game. Sometimes even pay to win, but Destiny is not pay to win. You have to still have some skill to play the game and win in like trials and stuff like that. You still have to have somewhat of skill. Like anybody that goes through trials or anything competitive wise that requires you to try hard, you definitely you require some skill. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a pay to win. And I know Fortnite is probably not. I'm not sure if they give you any perks, enhanced perks, or anything like that. I don't think they do. But like pay to win would be like they give you literally power ups and stuff to upgrade your own like to make your shit like at the highest current fucking power level. They don't. They do have some stuff that helps you get close to the power levels, but the power level doesn't matter. I would just have to tell you this right now. If you go into Crucible, your power level doesn't even matter. So that's what I'm saying. Like there's no pay to win. But if it ever does go to pay to win, you know, we're gonna see how that's gonna be. And I mean, we see it in a lot of games like Diablo. Diablo has some stuff like that where it's like, yo, you're telling me that I gotta pay $100 for this shit right here, and then I'm gonna be powerful. Some people are gonna be like, hell yeah. Streamers. Now the streamers are gonna go ape shit on that, and the streamers are gonna be the ones dominating everybody. Why? Because they do it for a living. So it's just gonna be like, yo, these guys are gonna dominate everybody. You know? And it's like, it's not fair. It's just not fair. But of course, you have to have your skill base. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have the noobs. You gotta be able to throw all of that in there. I understand all that, but still, you know, if you pay, you're gonna have a way bigger advantage. I know it doesn't really matter, but at the end of the day, it's still a video game, and you know you're gonna do what you gotta do. But I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like games with stories and the content within the game already, I feel like that's where games need to be. They don't need to go to the whole, oh, I gotta buy a seasonal, like a three season pass type of thing that now I gotta wait. After one is over, I already know that one's coming, and then after this one's over, I already know this one's coming. Like on this game, the only thing that they gave us was hints. Like we got a hint of Carnage. Carnage may be coming. We got a hint of the Green Goblin with Oscorp. Green Goblin may be coming in. Who else? I forget who else we saw. We saw a lot of other stuff in there though. There's a lot of oh yeah, Doc Ock may be coming back. You know, these are all possibilities right now. Green Goblin, Doc Ock. Once again, we're gonna see Doc Ock again, and we're gonna see Carnage. So, but the thing that I like is that they're not telling us, hey, they didn't put a DLC on the package, so there's no DLC confirmed right now. The only confirmation we have is speculation based on how the game ended. Just based on how the game ended and how some of these side quests ended, you get the idea that, you know, Green Goblin, he may be a thing, and Carnage may be a thing. And I didn't figure that out. I'm not like I'm not, bro. It's in the game. I'm not a fucking genius that like said, oh, like I know how it's gonna be. No, they literally told you at the end of the side quests. They literally tell you that one of the guys literally is like, oh, something, something, something. Then he's like, I am Carnage. He's like, I'm Chaos, I'm Carnage. He said something like that, which is original to like some shit that Carnage said originally. And then the whole Green Goblin thing, well, Oscorp, towards the end of it, you know, Oscorp is getting angry and he's mad at Peter. He's mad at Spider-Man, at both Spider-Man. And we already know where, you know, if you've read like the old Venom stuff, you know, I think Green Goblin is part of that older stuff. So we're probably going to see Green Goblin for sure, because I don't know what else Oscorp would turn into. It has to be Green Goblin. I mean, that's the only one I could think of. But that other guy, the other guy is definitely Carnage, because he literally said it. And then at the end of the game, we get to see fucking Doc Ock, and he's mad at Oz. So Oz like leaves. So, but who knows? I feel like maybe a Doc Ock is gonna be on our side. Maybe, I don't know. That's pure speculation right there. Don't listen to that. Because I don't think that could be a thing. But all right, let's see. But I mean, what we do know for sure, the possibilities of Carnage being in the game is very, very high, and the possibilities of the Green Goblin being in the game is very, very high as well. So I would say keep those in mind. By the way, I already did platinum the game. The platinum for me was to get stealth kills, which I only had one trophy left. I basically did all the trophies while I was playing the game. This game is by far the easiest platinum you can get. So if you are trying to get a platinum in a game, this is by far the funnest platinum one of the funnest platinums that I've ever gotten. And I did it in my one full playthrough. I played it on Spectacular, and I played it one full time. I did everything on the side, and I basically got the fucking trophy. So if anything, if you're trying to get an easy platinum, this is it right here. This is gonna be it. And I only say it's easy. I only say it's easy because it's actually a fun game to play. So it makes it even easier. I feel like the Ragnarok trophy and this trophy have been the easiest trophies to do because they were so fun to play. Like these games were just so good that it's easy to get the platinums. Cause it's fun. It's already fun. They're not making it hard for me. They're just making it easy for me to do these. But anyway, I think that is pretty much gonna be it for Spider-Man though. We are, like I said, in anticipation for maybe a DLC. So we could get Carnage sometime in the future. Shoutouts to Kanitri. Yo, shoutouts Kanitri though. Shoutouts to Quill. Yo, big shout outs to everybody, man. Shout outs to all the homies in Texas, man. Shout outs to 9 Halls of Death. All the subs, man. Everybody that stops by to show love, man. I appreciate you guys. Shout outs Kanitri, man. Hope you are doing well, my friend. Hope the kiddo's well. Hope everybody's well, man. Shout outs. Morocco. But yeah, man, good fucking game here, man. I do recommend checking this game out whenever you guys get a chance. If you ever do feel like playing this game, I guarantee you will enjoy it. But other than that, that is going to be pretty much it for me, yo. Big shout outs to everybody. And I will be back, though. I will be back here pretty soon. I'm going to be back with, I'm probably going to play Rise of the Tomb Raider, a little bit of it, and then see where I get. If I see progress on those trophies, I'll go ahead and keep playing it. But if I don't, then I'm just gonna call it. Maybe try something else. I know there's a few games that I can already platinum, which is one of them is Gungrave. I played Gungrave not so long ago. That one it was kind of short-lived, so I kind of do want to go back to Gungrave, that was actually a very good game. Gungrave is a very, very good game. It's kind of like art styled like the Yakuza games in a way. It's a Japanese anime, so it has that same kind of look. But it was a very good game, and I have that game like about 60%, a little 60% plus, I would say, and towards a platinum trophy. So I do want to see if I can maybe finish that one. I think that some of the trophies have to do with the difficulty, so that's gonna be tough for sure. But I think I'm on my way to the end. So, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, yo, big shout outs to Kanitri, man. Hope everybody is doing well. That is gonna be it for me for today. And yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.